For personal use. You shoot your limits in the heart. It has to be the heart, said the old man in the cave so many years ago. The head of a limit is nothing. The old man in the cave was grasping one of your large, square wrists in his feeble hands as he told you this. It has to be the heart. You remembered. You thought your limits would dodge or fight back. You thought every morning of how it might go as you pulled on your pants and boots, the ones with the spikes, and as you drew the cloak around your body. You shoot your limits in the heart on an orange road. The dust on the road is like chalk, exactly like orange chalk, and your limits fall and the blood pools in the chalk, and there is debris like used to float in your protein shakes. You can see your limits are still breathing, and you walk the distance between you and them. Hello, you tell your limits. Your limits bleeding out are not at liberty to respond. They meet your eyes, and their eyes do not look much like yours, and they do not inspire madness. They look afraid. You sit on your butt next to your limits, and you hold the hand of your limits, and you make steady eye contact. Of course, you don't say sorry. But I do. I come up the road behind your limits. Your limits are dead. You've killed them. Those years training in the secret mountain dojo, the months spent among the Amazons, the one breast or testicle you were required to remove, all of these, they paid off. It wasn't even a fight like you expected. Just a matter of finding them. For me, it is just a matter of finding you. I get on my knees and I offer you a hand. You take it. We stand on either side of the corpse. I keep your hand in my hand while I nudge the corpse out of the way with my own boots. No spikes for me. The spikes are on your boots. Did you remember? Now there is no corpse between us. This is where I say sorry to you. I'm sorry for being here. I don't belong here. The orange chalk on my knees matches the orange chalk on your butt. You dropped your gun on the ground earlier while walking over to your limits. Maybe you shouldn't have. Maybe you should have saved it. Now you can't use all those bullets, which might have helped you be alone. But I have your hand now. You're stuck here with me. I'm gripping your hand awfully hard. I'm sorry, I say, for using the second person. I'm sorry, I say, for breaking the fourth wall. I'm sorry, I say, for this list, for taking away the sky, and for not describing you or me, for only giving you an orange ribbon and a checkered history and nothing else. I'm sorry that all you got to do was shoot someone. I'm sorry that all you got to do was shoot an idea. You aren't listening to my apologies anymore. Your hand is turning blue from the pressure, but you can't pull away. I don't meet your eyes, but I keep squeezing. Your hand comes off in mine. You're free. What do I do? You ask. Because the blood isn't coming from your fresh stump. Inside you there is red, but nothing comes out. What do I do? You say again. I don't know, I tell you. They weren't my limits. My limits, I remind you, are safe and sound in bed. Remember the old man in the cave? Remember how he held your hand? He loved you. You were the closest thing to family he had left. He didn't want you to go, but he didn't say a word to stop you. He let you walk right out to the Amazons, to the nothing of this road. He let you. Come find me.